Okay, in this video, we are going to look at some of our other pages we have created and take a look at some ways we can add content to them. So let's head over to the pages and let's go to our contact page. Now, this is pre-made by the design that we imported, and you may like it well enough, or at least most of it. It is pretty nice. It has a contact form and a place to put contact information, a place to subscribe, which you may not have any sort of email newsletter, but that's something you could keep as well. So let's go ahead and open the list view. Just for this demonstration, I'm going to remove everything and we'll start from scratch. Okay, so we have a blank page here. Let's update it and take a look at the preview. We have nothing there, just some hard to see links up at the top. So in the previous videos, we looked at some of the pre-made layout options, and let's go ahead and pick one of those right now. So we're going to go to the design library. I'm going to go to the forms, and let's just use this simple contact us. Okay, so it added this to our page automatically. Pretty simple. And this is what we'll see when we load up the website. Now, a little bit about how contact forms work. If we click on this, we have a form block. Now, by default, the form, if somebody types in a message and their information and clicks send from your website, this will be sent to the admin email in your WordPress website. So I will show you where to find this. Let's go to our dashboard and to settings. And this will be found under the general settings. So the administration email address is where email will be sent from the form. This can be changed in the settings, and then under the email settings, we can put where this email will be sent. And you can have it sent to multiple email addresses just by adding a comma. So email1@domain.com, comma, email2@domain.com. When this is submitted, it will be sent to both of these email addresses. You can designate a subject line so you know when this comes into the inbox, you can identify it right away as coming from your website. And there's other things you can fill out about it there. Now you can enable a Google reCAPTCHA, which means that it will help block spam. There's also this basic honeypot spam check, which is sort of going on in the background. So these are good to have so you don't get a lot of bots spamming your inbox from your contact form. Let's update the changes. Head back to our pages, and we can go to our About page. This has some good sections already set up for us, so you could repurpose any of these. Remember, if you want to click any of these sections, find the topmost row, and then you can reorder these any way you want. If you want to remove an entire section, just click on it and then remove it. And if we remove all of these, you might not need all of these kinds of segments on your About page. You might just want some simple text and an image. So let's check out our design library and see what options we have. Let's go to the feature section. Maybe we just want this right here. So that's similar to what we saw on the home page. I'm not sure about that. That's some text laid out in 2 columns. Or you might just simply want to add an image at the top. followed by a heading, followed by a paragraph with the story about how your church began. And keep it simple like that. Now, if you see the layout like this and it doesn't look quite right, you can see that the text is going all the way to the edge of the page. There's no margin here. So one thing we can look at is the page settings here. And as we can see, it's set to be full width. And let's set it to the default. And this will defer to the global settings that are set in the customized settings for the page layout. And then if we take a look at that, that's a little bit better. This image is not centered. That's okay for now. So that gives you an idea on how you can add content to your different pages. Again, you can make changes anytime you want to any pages. You can change the layout. You can go in and make changes, save it, and then they will be reflected on the website. That's all we'll look at for pages. It can take a little while to get the hang of working with the different blocks to understand how to get things set up the way you want. But hopefully this tour shows you sort of the capabilities of the block editor and where to find the different settings you need when you're working in pages.